Welcome to Northwest Fencing Center's fencing series on YouTube. This is Coach Michael McTigue. We're with you here this Friday. We are going to be doing something a little bit new today. Over the past several weeks, when I've been on for this Friday video, I've been giving you some point control drills to do. Things to do with the weapon, aiming at point control and accuracy. What we're going to be doing today, and we'll be doing every Friday hereafter when you tune in for this video, we are going to be combining our point control plus either strengthening exercises or endurance exercises. We're going to be interleaving each of these things with one another. For today, we're going to be working on shoulder girdle and upper arm strength in addition to our point control drills. I'm going to give you a list of things to get together, and then you can pause the video and go get them. You're going to need either your Tabata timer or a clock with a second hand that you can see while you're working out. You're going to need a wall target. I have the able assistance of Mannequin Skywalker today, and that wall target is going to need a piece of tape on it, giving me a target of about the size of a quarter or a $1/2. You are going to need your weapon. You're going to need a glove if you'd like to do your point control drills with a glove on. And you are going to need a pencil and paper, or even a crayon will work, so that you can make the list that I'm going to give you of the exercises we'll do. Go ahead and get those things together. Pause the video. I'll wait here for you. Got everything? Excellent. Now, we are going to do 10 things. If you're setting up a Tabata timer, you're going to want to give yourself 10 seconds or so to get ready. Then you're going to have 60 seconds of work, followed by 10 seconds of rest, 60 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, so on and so forth. You will have 10 total work periods before you get to the end of what I'm calling one lap. Once again, 10 seconds off, 60 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 60 seconds on. If you're using the wall clock, that's not that hard to do. You're just going to be looking at the sweep second hand and keeping track. Now, let's get ready for our first drill. We're going to begin our lap with what we did a very long time ago, the tap extension, where I get myself, I'm going to get my distance during my setup period. I'm going to get my distance, so at a full extension, no leaning. I'm just a little bit of bend in the blade. I come back to guard, and when my clock is ready to go, I'm going to go tap, release, extend. Tap, extend. Tap, extend. Tap, extend. Tap, extend. I'm going to concentrate on keeping my shoulders down and loose, staying in my guard position. A full fluid extension. "60 seconds on, then I'm going to stop. During that 10-second period, I'll lean my blade up against the wall, and the second piece in the lap is going to be doing a plank for 60 seconds. With the plank, hands directly under the shoulders, straight line from the toes all the way to your top of your head. No swaying, no butt up in the air. Nice and straight. You're going to have to really engage your core muscles. Keep your hands under your shoulders, not spread out to the side. 60 seconds of plank. Get up. During your 10 seconds, get yourself ready for the second point control drill, or fourth stage, or third stage in our lap. I'm going to set my distance up with a nice slight bend in the blade. I'm going to take a retreat. I call this advance to hit for obvious reasons. I extend, advance to the hit, retreat, and recover. Arm first. Step to the hit, important that the arm goes first on the way out, and then I recover when I come back. Advance to hit, that's number 3. I'll put my blade down. Number 4, side plank on the left. I'm simply going to get down here either on my hand, with the other hand up, straight body. Get your balance. If you have to put your feet one in front of the other, that's okay. But again, keep the body straight. No sagging, no up on the side. Nice and straight. You can do this on your elbow as well, if you find that a little easier. Same form, keep it straight, hold for 60 seconds. Now we get on to number 5. Number 5, we're going to start again with getting our distance, and we're going to take 2 retreats. We're going to double advance to the hit. We're going to take the first advance, and this is important. This is the coordination piece we want to work on. Front foot in the first advance, extending on the back foot, and advancing to the hit. 1, 2. Front foot, back foot extension, advance, retreat, recover on the second advance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that order. Be specific. Be consistent. If you're going fast and it's falling apart, slow back down. More important to be accurate. So that's number 5. Number 6, you probably have guessed, is going to be side plank on the right hand side. 60 seconds of side plank on the right hand side, and we are going to number 7. Number 7 in our lap, we're going to get our distance, 2 small advances probably, but what we're looking for is lunge distance. Adjust that a little bit, and I want to extend first and use my back hand to make my lunge. My hand wants to rise up to eye level or higher at the end of the hit. Back leg straight, foot planted on the ground, chin and chest up, recover, extend, hit, recover. Do this for the full minute. Again, concentration on form and arm going first. That is number 7. Number 8, simple push-ups. Now, we're going to do this for a minute. There are some people out there who can crank off push-ups for 1 solid minute. Many of you will not be able to. So what do? You do push-ups as best you can for as long as you can do it. And if you have to stop, you stop, you take a breather, and then you pick up again. All right? So I'm going to do my push-ups. And let's say I've gotten tired and I need 5 or 10 seconds. And I'm going to try a few more. And take a little rest. If I have to take a little rest every once in a while, that's fine, as long as I keep making the effort to do push-ups for the full minute. Get as many in as you can. That's number 8. Now I get to number 9. Now I'm going to take myself back to my lunge distance and a retreat. So I'm going to be doing an advanced lunge. Again, the important part here is the technique that I'm using. On the advance, my front foot goes forward, and as my back foot comes up, that's when I extend, and then I lunge to the target. I recover, retreat, and then bring my hand back to guard. Front foot, back foot extension, lunge, recover, retreat, arm to guard. Front foot, back foot, lunge, recover, and retreat. Keep it slow enough that you can maintain that coordination. Very important. Front foot, the extension comes as the back foot comes up on the advance. Now, that brings us to number 10, or the final exercise on our lap. I'm going to have to take my jacket off so you can see what my shoulders are doing. This is called a scapular push-up. A little shout out to Vassar Fencing, to Bruce and Eric and Rosie who sent this to me, Cyrus of Chaos who's a former Vassar fencer. So, anyway, a scapular push-up is just exactly what that is. It's moving just the scapula in your shoulder, but not moving your elbows. And if you're not sure what a scapula is, hey, here's a chance to look it up on Google and find out what it is. The wonderful part about our shoulder joint is that it moves on our body. Unlike a hip joint, which is stuck, one side relative to the other, ours can move. And when we extend to hit, we actually have that extra motion that comes from this part of the shoulder moving forward. So a scapular push-up is me getting into a plank position. And when I get into that plank position, I am only moving my shoulders. My shoulder blades come together, and then I push my shoulder blades apart. My shoulder blades come together, and I push them apart. And it looks like this when you're doing it. First from the side, good plank position, and shoulder blades together, shoulder blades apart. Shoulder blades together, shoulder blades apart. Looking at it straight on. Shoulder blades together, shoulder blades apart. Together. Okay? Letting the shoulder blades come together and then forcing them apart. My arms are straight the entire time. Simply going back and forth. And that's a scapular push-up. Again, 1 minute of scapular push-ups. You're probably going to be able to do the whole minute. If you can't, just like with the regular push-ups, take a break, get your breath back, get back in there, and do them some more. Keep making the effort to go the whole minute. And that is the end of one lap. Now, if you're new to this, you're not in great shape, you're really, really young, or you're really, really old, one lap may be okay. But for the vast majority of you, one lap is meh, okay. Much better, 2 laps. Go through it once, come right back into that 10-second setup, go into a second lap. If you're going for championship status, if you're an overachiever, 3 laps. All right, so 1 lap, 2 laps, better. 3 laps, championship status. So now, you've got everything all together. Let's recap that you have everything ready, you understand your workout, and now you can go ahead and do as many laps as you want to. You have your Tabata timer set up with 10 minutes of rest, 60 seconds of work for 10 segments, 10 60-second segments. Or you have your wall clock and you're working from that. You have your weapon, you have your wall target with a taped target on it so you can have something to try and hit. You've got enough room to do your workout, and you have the following list. Exercise 1, tap extension. Exercise 2, plank. Exercise 3, advance to hit. Exercise 4, side plank left. Exercise 5, double advance to hit, making sure that we are extending on the back leg of the first advance. Side plank, right hand side. Number 7, lunge to the touch. Number 8, push-ups for 1 minute. Take a break every once in a while if you have to, but keep making the effort until you hear that Tabata timer ring. Number 9, advance lunge to hit. And again, remembering that the extension comes on the back foot during the advance. And number 10, the scapular push-ups, where we're just having the shoulder girdle moving, sliding the scapula forward and then back together again. 1 lap. Back around again, go through it a second or third time. Tune in next Friday. We'll have another lap for you with something different, different point control exercises and different interleaves in between. And we will keep working this theme for the next couple of months, or weeks rather, so that you can build up strength, stamina, and point control all at the same time. Thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you for the next one.